up? What's up? It's your boy MB, baby. And I'm feeling good, boy. I'm feeling kick good. Man, what's up? Y'all coming in, man. It's live, man. It's live, baby. It's live with your boy MB, man. It's live with your boy MB, man. I'm glad, boy. I'm so happy, man. My father taught me so many lessons, man, in life. I'm happy to be here. I'm pleased. I'm a little late. I know I'm a little late, but it's Friday. It's Friday. So we do know what can happen on Friday. I'm gonna say it later. We do know what's gonna happen on Friday. I'm gonna say it later because people get to watch these videos. And it what's good? Ain't nothing good. What's good? Kick good, baby. Kick good, baby. That was good, boy. mm, mm. That's apple juice. What's up, Kenneth Coasty? Man, I wish you wouldn't. You know Hawaii, man. But it costs a whole lot to ship that box out there. I know y'all want one of them horns, but ooh, boy. Man, y'all know y'all 6 hours from the east. The distance between Hawaii and California is almost the same distance from. It takes 6 hours to get out there, or even further than that. I don't know, but boy, I wish y'all was closer, man. Oh man, what's good, MB? I'm going with the BT Audio Rampage X. That's good. Did you get them? If you didn't get them, you can get them from me when they gonna be. They should be in stock later on this month. I'll call him tomorrow morning, and if I wake up at 6, it'll probably be 12 p.m. now. I'll talk to Jay tomorrow to see the status when they coming in if you haven't already got them. It's 12 hours in the sky? Boy, it don't take that long to get from Atlanta to LA. It don't take 12 hours. Man, y'all way out there. I'm telling you right now, I don't know if I can be on a plane for 12 hours. 12 hours of water? And them planes going 600 miles an hour? That's 6,000 miles out there. Them planes going 500 miles an hour. So that means 5 hours at 500 miles an hour, it's 6,000 miles away. That's greater than the distance between Atlanta and LA. Ain't no way in the world, but y'all should be your own country out there. Uh, Ooh, woo! I'll buy them from you with a box ship. Just give me a price. Okay, well, look, you going with the beach? Well, message me after the live is over because you're not going to be. What time is it, babe? Is it 8? 7:46. Do not interrupt my live stream right now. Do not do that. Measure me after I get off my live stream, okay? And then we'll talk about getting the rampage to you. I got 4 years minimum left here. Now I want to visit out there. I'm going to retire to Florida. When I want to move to Florida. I either want to move to Florida or the southern part of Texas, down there where Mexico is, on the beach, not on the Gulf. But Florida's really getting cause my brother by another mother, he stayed down there in Florida. So I really want to move to Florida, period. But if he move out of Florida, I still want to move to Florida. Ain't a whole lot of that, man. But I get to these cardio questions, man. Man, where's my radio? Hello, MB. Taught me something. You don't need 1,000 watts to be loud. It would help if you had 1,000 watts, though. That's a lot of watts. But it's just pointless. And yes, you got two subs. My other phone. It's just pointless unless you got two subs. My 700-watt 10-inch bang harder than my 1,000-watt 12-inch. Now that I think you gotta explain that to me because I'm trying to understand how your 10 beats your 12. Something you did wrong. Either the box wasn't the right size for the 12 because you couldn't put it in that size spot or something. Because coronary is king if the performance level is met. So, uh, here we go. Here we go. Israel Torres. Yeah, that's one of my customers. Hey, MB, just curious that 8-inch horn codes that you were showing work good with the Resilient Sounds Gold 8. I can design it for that, but I don't think it's. I don't. Let me see. Let's message me, Israel, and we'll see. The one you showed would be perfect in the back of my Mazda CX-5. That's a big box now. I told you that box 30 inches. So it's gonna be 30. It's tall, but it's really because I just stood it up. Most home theater boxes, man, that's all they're doing. You just stand the thing up, particularly for the horn. You can lay it down. But to get that low tuning, I took that tune real low. I think I tuned it 30 hertz, 30 or 31 hertz. It's 30 inches long. I made that video a while ago. I just not releasing it now. That might not be the one I tuned to 30 hertz. Whatever I said I tuned out, I did. But I got one here. You see that one over there? You see that? Yeah, that joke is 38 inches high. Yeah, the one over to the left, the dark color one is a 1506 that I have yet to release the video on, and the one next to it is the Alibaba sub that I had made from it, and I put it inside a horn enclosure. I might let y'all hear that tonight. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Cause I do plan on coming on later on night. We all know when I play on later night, MB live on Friday where I play my own music. Yeah, we just sit back. We listen to one of them enclosures. Some enclosures. I might let y'all listen to. Yeah, what's that? Oh, that's one of my single 8-inch enclosures. That is one. The one on the black one is for my Sundown XAB4, and the red one is for my 2508 with the carbon fiber cone dust cap. Yeah, standard config. Standard config. Just carbon fiber cone dust cap, a little lighter. Okay, let me get these comments. You gave my phone, didn't tell me. Maybe the bot. Okay. Mm. Oh boy, here's another question. Yeah. Okay. Kenneth Coulter, 21506 ported, 11506 in the FBO horn. The 21506 ported Kenneth will beat the 11506 in the horn. Yes. Yes. If you say if you was on $1,000 budget, which with the same knowledge you have now, what amps and subs would you buy? Come back at me when you tell me what vehicle you got. True things and I answer your question. I got $1,000. What amps and subs would I buy? I need to know what vehicle I gotta have. What vehicle do I have? A truck, a car, or SUV? And I got $1,000, and I'll tell you. Come back later, True Things. Give me your answer. Those comedy skills should help with hurricane with weather. What hurricane weather? We got a hurricane coming this way, baby? Heck, you talking about hurricane, bro? Oh, you talking about moving down to Florida? The carpentry skills will help with the hurricane weather. I ain't finna move close to the beach. I'm moving to Orlando. I ain't moving where the water is. So when the water comes, water want to watch it now. If it get 3-5 feet in Orlando, the world finna end. I ain't finna be on the coast now. Come on, they're a country boy. Yeah, I ain't finna be where water coming at. Like, and they got alligators down there in Florida. Yeah, I ain't finna live by a lake either. Yeah. What about the snakes? I got something for the snakes. The two-legged ones and the one with no legs. I got something for both of them. Oh, okay. Here we go. I just saw your video on the horn box, but can ZBX play in that horn box? I wouldn't put a ZBX in the horn. Nah. Let me see. Nah. ZBX ain't really suited for a ported box. Not overly suited for a ported box. I wouldn't put one in there. Me, personally. Y'all try. Hey, he said ZBX. You know, you trying your best to make that ZBX sound like something, ain't you? Look, I'm gonna tell you, just put the thing in a 1.5 cube box and set about 700 watts to it. That's the best performance you're gonna get out of it. What? Yeah, that's it. Put it in 1.5, tune it whatever you want to tune it to with the ZVX8. You got to put it in 1.5. Let me say that again slowly so you can understand. You got to put it in 1.5. You put anything under that, man, why it ain't catching the lows? Because it can't. That's second spotter. You put it in 1.5, tune it whatever you want to tune it to. You'll get the output on it. Or even 2 cubes. For real? Yeah. It's limited. So it needs the resonator. It's very limited. It has none of the X Max that they tell you. It really is geared toward 48 and 50. It don't like 32 too much. It don't like nothing with it. I don't know. It just don't because that second spider. All right. It's my boy out there. And I see Kenny. What we got here? Just saw your video on OK. Key good, fast engineering. Got good question, brother. How you know? Because you asked it. So I know box ride caused a lot of issues, but recently issue was I was running a hair bridge. 2500 watt amp was getting hardly any bass would gain way over what it should be. That right there telling me a problem. When you say gain way over what it should be, gain ain't nothing but to match your input signal. So you use your gain with a volume knob, and that's your problem. Because you telling me gain way over where it should be. Gain is only matching up with the signal coming in. You're trying to match the input coming in before the amplification. That's all your gain knob is doing. You got a 2-point volt signal, you probably going to use more gain. You got a 4, 5, 6 volt, you probably going to use less gain. 10 volts, you probably going to use no gain at all. Because nothing to match. You got a full signal going in, the amplifier can now amplify. So the fact that you said that one question right there, one little tidbit information saying gain way over where it should be, lets me know that you're not matching your input signal to your amp. You just turn it to it sound good. Your input voltage going into your amp to be as strong as it possibly can. It's gonna keep your noise threshold high and cause your amp not to work as harder. The more gain you're gonna have to use, gain is not a volume. The more gain you're gonna have to use to match the signal, you give an amplifier even more work to do. The goal is not to use your gain at all. To have a signal strong enough that you don't need to match it. The gain doesn't have to be used. That should be your goal. Okay? Let's go on. Boy, I'm feeling good tonight. Okay. True state, baby. Look for that true state. If you ever tell me what the vehicle is, let me know. So I got $1,000. What sub and app I use with $1,000? The true things. He supposed to tell him what vehicle he got. Remember, the box was bigger on the 10, 1.7 Q4 than the 12 inch. Was big on the 10 and 1.5 for the 12 inch, but just wasted money on the box. I need one from you. Well, get at me. Get at me. 1.5 on the 12 inch. What was the DC audio sub? Because I'm trying to figure out what. Oh, stereo integrity. Hmm? I'm trying to figure out what 12 you put 1.5. There's only a couple out there that can do it. W6, Z audio W6. Okay. Then switch to talk. Oh, key good faster than. And I switched to Triumph Smart T bass, and the bass was way better on 1/4 gain before I was over 2/4 gain. Just got any better. So you trying to get us to believe that Triumph is it's a good amplifier. We hear your comments. You have stated it. I don't believe it. That is full of hogwash. But you have said that you had this, and then you switched to Triumph, and it got loud. You just trying to get people to believe. You got Chevy Trailblazer, the Truth Stain. Hey, okay, the dude that's talking about he bought a Taramp 3K and now it's getting better. I'm gonna tell all y'all, the rest of y'all on the video, do not listen to him. Do not go out there and buy no Taramps 3K because he said that garbage right there. That is, I do not believe him. I do not stamp that. Key Good Engineering is trying to get you to buy them cheap amps. They're gonna burn your car up or burn your sub up, and you're gonna have hollow bass. Tar Amps is not welcome on this channel. It is garbage to the extreme. Now, but he made it. He said that to see if he can get me to say, "Oh yeah, you did that." You ain't gonna get me to believe that, boy. That Tar Amps is garbage. Stop the manipulation. Nobody going for that. But if you happy with it, great for you. The Chevy Trailblazer. Okay, let me get True Sting. He said I got $1,000. I got a Chevy Trailblazer. I got that car girl back there. What I'm gonna do? Mm, mm. I got $1,000. I'm gonna spend a half. I'm gonna buy $500. I'm gonna spend $500 on the no. I'm gonna spend. I'm gonna spend half, 60/40 or 50/50. With that being said, I'm gonna spend more money on the amp than I'm gonna spend on the sub. So I probably spend $550 on the amp and $450 on the sub. With that being said, with the brands I sell, amplifier that I'm gonna get for $450. A D Design DM 2500, DC Audio 499 2K, DB Drive. No, they got 1250, 2500. No, they don't have it. What sub setup will I use for that money? Ooh wee. It can be done, but let me tell you what I would do. I'm gonna spend more money on the amp down the sub. Why? Because eventually I'm gonna get more money and be able to buy another one on the sub. So I need to have more power to run. So I'm gonna spend more money on my amplification and get a better quality amplifier and less money on the sub. Now, you just said sub and amp. You never said about buying a box. Because if I had to do that with $1,000, but it's gonna be harder because I don't know where you gonna get. I'm not gonna preach that you get no. I don't know who anybody that makes a prefab cheaper than me. I mean, a custom box cheaper than me. I just don't. I don't know the quality I'm looking for. So, but just on a sub and amp, I'm gonna spend more money on the amp than I'm on the sub because eventually I'm gonna buy whatever sub I spend, get $400 and buy two of them running off that amp and have a very optimized box. Very optimized box. So you spend on $1,000, you're gonna spend what? I'm gonna spend more money on the amp than I am the sub. That I can answer immediately. But I can't spend all that time just asking that one question. And my wife want me to tell you this right here. If you want me to answer a question like that, she just sit there on the other side of the camera. There go that beautiful lady right. Y'all won't see her. Boop! That's enough. You just seen her. That's enough. Cause some of y'all, I know some of y'all are sitting there with Vaseline and all kind of old stuff. This is a kid show. My wife just said you should not have said. I can say whatever I was. So this there is no YouTube. This is not. You're not supposed to have your kids watching it. Cause they gonna say, Daddy, what grown man drink apple juice? This one in such a small glass. No, the true thing. So listen, what I want you to do. See, look at Jeff Nunn, how I met MB. And that was just a flash. I gotta watch that J Nunn guy. That was just a quick shot. He talking about how. And stop speaking to my wife. Speak to me. No, I'm just speaking to. Hey, look, my wife at the start. Can I say what it is? Not yet. Not yet, because I got people that go ahead and do it. But there's gonna be a soon. I'm gonna have a place where you can ask me questions. I can say that. I can't tell you what his name. You're gonna be able to pay what $25. Ask me any question you want. Any question, two questions for 25. Any more than that, I'ma message you back and say, hey man, but you're gonna be able to and you gotta once you submit the question, I'm able to save you a lot of time. But I'm not gonna answer it for free. I'm just straight up. I ain't gonna answer it for free. I'm not gonna answer it for free. But I'm gonna answer whatever question you got, and there's gonna be a video I'm gonna put out tell you where you can go, how you can pay, and submit your question, and I will get to your question. It won't be just don't ask me a simple yes or no question unless you just won't waste your $25. Hey man, do you like blah blah blah? Yeah, no, $25. And don't do that. Ask me something that I have probably have to research for you. Like a design. I did a video designing your system about a year and a half ago. You can actually tell me your budget, and I will try to design. But once again, I would tell you the minimum budget you need to come to me with is about 2K. About 2K. Man, can you unless now you say 1K need to be just a sub and one sub and amp. Cause what I'm not gonna do is talking about some cheap stuff. Now it's could it the of course I'm gonna try to get you to use the five brands not Kicker, the design, DB Drive, BT Audio, DC Audio. Yeah. But if I can't, I'm gonna find you what can fit you within what you have. Or if you tell me using these two brands with this, because I have more experience in the five brands I sell. Using this amount of money with these brands right here, what would you do? And I will tell you the answer for $25. Or I answer whatever question you come up with. Call your relative. Don't ask me if your wife's cheating. I'm gonna tell you I do not know for $25. Or if you tell me what all you counting, like man, she's messaging at 1 o'clock in the night, come on 3 o'clock in the morning. If you need me to tell you the answer, I'll tell you the answer. It would be, but what you I will confirm what you already know. You need to get you a divorce lawyer and a guy and somebody to check you out because she's gonna bring something home to you. Anyway, my wife's in the boy too, but I just cannot control his mouth. I am focused. Hey, ever use polystyrene coat? No, I don't DP. No, I don't use polyfill inside my enclosure. Let me hear it. How many Qs you recommend for the B2 audio rates? No more than 1.25. Man, you put them in 1.5. I know what I'm doing. I don't know if you know what you're doing. The fact that you asking me that question let me know that you don't know what you're doing. So I'm gonna say that you stay no more than 1.2 or within the guidelines. So most of them say put in 1.2, but you probably gonna try and throw gobs of power to it, and it's not gonna handle that 1,000 watts like you think it is in a 1.2. In a 1Q, Or 0.5, yes. Yes. Yeah. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Let me see. Ooh, Lord. Boy, they up here asking questions for real now. Okay, that's the dude there. Have you heard your horn boss on real Pineville comparing to a porter horn one? Your horn boss on real Pineville compared to it. There's no such thing as a ported horn, bro. There's no such thing, Terrence Kirkley. It's a horn and a ported box. There's no such thing as a ported horn. Yeah, that's somebody twisting something. I have a Crescendo Bitchcliff B2 2000. What you know about that? Good amp. Crescendo make good amps. Much about all I know. Uh, they make rated power. Hey, what's good with the Sound Cube? So what? Hey, what's with Sound Cube? So was it good? The 8 inch? Yeah, it was fine for a budget banger. Felix Aguirre. That was a great budget banger sub. That's about it. It's not qualifying as a king. No, no. Mm-mm. I'm not here for the sensationalism. No, I'm here to lie to you. I'm going to tell you the straight up truth. Uh, where my son go? Oh, where you going? Oh yeah, tell him I need to talk to him today. Too. We'll talk tomorrow. Can you ask him what time I need in the morning? Cause based on what that is, what time I get him in the morning. Yeah, you can go out there. You don't know what to do. I don't know what you mean. Do I want you to? Oh, go out that door over there. Yeah. Okay. But okay, how do you feel about sinister console enclosures? I have no. Yeah, you talking about center console enclosures? I think that's what you talking. Console enclosures. What do I feel about them? I didn't know What do you mean? What do I feel about them? If you don't have no other option to put under your seat because you got a transmission on, and you can't put it behind your seat because you ain't got no room, then you some people want their bass so bad they'll take out that jump seat and put a center console right there. There's nothing else I can feel. How do I need to feel? What I need to feel about it for? If the volume's right for the box, you willing to put a box right there, that's on you. I would suggest you make sure that it's secured down because you get in an accident, that thing gonna be all in your face. Yeah, and could kill you, literally. Considering the trunk bill, would you make a wood floor and box for a trunk if you had the floor measurements? I could see you the wood if you or trunk bill, and I could do that, but it'd be much cheaper for you to just get the wood floor measurement, go to Home Depot, have them cut it for you, and put it on your floor yourself, man. It'd be more practical too than me sending you a blank board. Go to Home Depot, get it cut for you. Now, as far as getting the port area and the box volume for the sub, I can build you the box. But a plain sheet of wood, how much skills it just run down and say, man, I got this width and this length. Hey, cut this board like that, and then you set it inside your car. Save yourself some money, my. But if you want to pay for both of them, hey, man, it's your money. Okay, Chevy. I understand. Have you ever used polyfill inside your enclosure? No, sir. Matthew again, MB, strong question here. What's up, Matt? With modern technology, why are we matching gain anymore? We have the technology to auto set gains. That is a very strong question, Matt. I never thought about that. You, Matt, just asked something that's very, very relevant. He said, you know, I always tell people gain is set your hand. He said, with all this technology we got that automatically finds out if you clipping or not, why are we still, Matt, some manufacturer, sometimes Kicker watches these shows. I just got on the phone with a representative Kicker right before the live. Maybe Steve could watch this show and turn around and ask his R&D department what you just said, Matt. Yeah, why are we, if we can detect if the amp's clipping, how come we can't detect what the signal is coming in and automatically match it? Why are we giving them a gain now and we know it ain't a volume now and people are using it for a volume now? Matt, that's a good question. I might need to do a study on. I'm gonna text Joshua, Bill, J Home, and ask them, hey, why don't you come out with an amplifier that automatically detects the input voltage and matches the signal. If you match the signal and you tell it when it's clipping, what happens? You get less returns on the amp. Yeah, 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 yeah. What's your opinion on photo horn PA subs? I do not like PA subs. I don't like the PA sound, brother. So that's my opinion on that. I don't like it. Public announcement. Non-members, would you please report to the office? I don't like that. Real loud, I don't like that. I don't like that. American J Nunn, American-based XR did not look at the box recommendations before getting a profile. You didn't? I'm sorry, brother. Tar amps are garbage. Thank you. Dirty power. Thank you. Keep not saying it's better, just trying to figure out why I have issue. Not fan either. Yes, I think it's garbage too. No, you didn't. You don't think it's garbage because you went and bought it. Key good. Key good fast. You went and bought it and then you put it in and you just told me that it's better than what you just took out. So either you just took out another full bridge and you probably I don't know what full bridge you took out, but you took that and then you put another full bridge in there. So you can't take you nobody buys garbage unless they know it's garbage. I'd rather have not have a system than put garbage in my vehicle. Straight up. Now if that's what you can afford, cool, you're gonna definitely burn a car, but you're gonna burn a sub up with that joker if you don't get everything just right. So that's it. You have an issue. I don't know. I can't really detect why you got this issue here, but I don't know why you went from if you were saying you went from half bridge to full bridge, and then you went from a full bridge tar amp, and then you trying to convince me that it got better. I ain't buying it, and we ain't gonna sit and discuss that no more. That's on you. Matthew Green. EMF Audio has amps that will not clip or allow only a soft clip. Why ain't companies offering this technology? Mm, will not clip. Interesting. I know there's amps out there that can detect clipping and tell you, but mm, I don't know. That's a good question. If that technology is out there, Matt, I don't know. But I do know it makes sense what you said, Matt. If we can tell the amp's clipping, why we can't automatically match the input voltage? Why is there not a circuitry that can detect, hey man, this is a two-voice signal. This is what I need to do to match that to amplify the signal cleanly. I can do that by myself. Just give me the signal. Why the amp, especially with AI technology we got today, why the amp can't just say, this is the signal I detect, this is the strength, let's match it and let's go. I'm going to find that out for myself, Matthew. You're right. That is a very good, strong question. Yeah. Kicker KXA for around $450, $500. Yeah, I guess he talking about that the guy with the Chevy commercial. Trailblazer. Yobi, what up, King? What's up, Beat the Signers? Thanks, man. Comment King, he laughing. Hi, Miss MBJ none. Okay, my bad. Slick T with a Solo X and one of your horn enclosures at phone on a DD 4000 make some noise and a 1970 is better to wire one on. And DDM 4000, yeah, gonna make some noise. It's gonna make some noise at 4000 and one on, but I wouldn't put that in the horn enclosure. I gotta see, y'all thinking that you can put any sub in the horn. There's certain parameters I gotta look at to tell if you can put a horn or not. I don't know at the top of my head if you can put a horn in a Solo X or is it just better suited just to put it in a port. You can put any subwoofer in a horn, but it needs to be overly designed for a port enclosure. And there's other factors to look at besides the QTS. Okay. Uh all love you really not speaking good. Thanks for it. No offense taken. Ain't no offense taken, Key Good. Just I ain't a fan of no Tar. I hope I didn't offend you, but I ain't a fan of no Tar. I'm not a fan of full bridge technology at this point, right now. But that's where it's going. Okay. Sup people, I'll pay the 25. Do your Googles. If a sub has is people slinging hearts like this? If who's saying huh? People are slinging hearts. They love what I'm saying. Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay. My wife looked at me. She thought I was going to say something crazy. She said, "Oh boy, Lord, that made me watch my husband because he was." If a sub has a frequency response of 45 1,000 hertz, I'm gonna set my own sub a heart. Bye. If a sub, I'm gonna send myself a smiley face too. Can I do that? And a smiley face, and I'm gonna send myself a party favor. And what's this face? I'm definitely 100. Yeah, I'm definitely 100. And oops. Okay, okay, low. Go down. You silly, bro. What's up, man? My man, right there. You know what I like about Matt, man. We can disagree and still come back later and keep it moving, man. That's a brother. That's what's up. Sup, MB from Hawaii. My sub has an FS of 30 hertz and a frequency response of 20 to 20 hertz. That means it can play anything. Whatever. Okay, I'm on. What's the question? What is the frequency that it will play? It will play anything between 20 and 200 hertz. It just told you that. It'll play anything from 20 to 200 hertz. Tune your box to whatever music you listen to. I do not suggest you tune your box to 200 hertz. But tune your box with anything you want to listen to. Most people tune Enclosures 45 and under. Pick whatever one you want to tune your box to, Brandon. Are you financing option available yet? Not yet. But is it coming, baby? It's coming. I'm trying to get at your level. Boy, stop it, Louis. I'll pay 100 for the box building secrets. You'll pay $100. Boy, you think my box building secrets worth $100? Fred French. My wife got mad today. You think my box building skills $100? Good, $100. That's it. Yeah, I'm taking. No, you stop it, man. No, I'm messing. I think he meant versus a horn. I think he meant versus ported versus the horns. On what? Chevy. That comment King. Okay, no big dog. I would say your horn one hands down sound way better. It all depends. Now they said what was made for horn. Uh Frenzy said, well, I'm just messing with you, man. Ain't loud. Is this ain't there? How many power you think I can get clean with it? Max band 370 and 2 XS. You ain't told me that for the cow. I don't know how much how much power? 370 and 2 X 6500s. Clean. I don't know if I can really answer that question. Make man 370, 2X power, 6500. So no amplifier gonna give you. I can't answer that question with that information right there. I really can't. I don't know what amplifier you using. Are you using a 1,000 watt amp? You using a 1,000 watt amp, you gonna get all that. Well, much of it gonna give you before impedance rise. But I don't know what amplifier you use. Jack Hammer. What's up, bro Ham? How long of a 4-inch port for a two turbo? I don't answer questions like that. Uh, Frederick Blanco. Okay, well, okay. Well, I would need a 6 cubic foot box for 4 ZV8. Yeah, at least the minimum of 5. Okay. I have an Astrovan, which I'm doing a crouch limo style. By look for deep bass. Want to stay in A class. Looking to move to chocolate. Okay. I don't understand, but I don't. But y'all take your time write these messages, man. I'm trying to figure. I can fill in the blank sometimes, but sometimes y'all be all over the place. I don't even know what to say there. Louis, I want your level. You want Louis level? Ooh, everybody want Louis level. I'm waiting for you, Matthew, to go and give me that 9518 supercharged video. Make sure it ain't grainy, and the video ain't going all over the place. Make it a video like somebody, what's that dude name? He making the video, High Base 600 and I'll Base 601 and Jacob Bauer. Make it a good video, man, and I'll upload it. I'll upload it. Cause it's my box. I want to see what all this doing. There's an MBE horn versus MBE ported video on YouTube. Yeah, when I describe the two, you don't actually hear it. I think I described the two, a ported versus a horn. I don't think I actually tested the sub in there. I done did a lot of videos, but I don't think I actually tested the sub and like put a. Okay, guys, I do have a video coming where I'm going to show the performance of what it did in a ported box with the 15 on 6, and I just got to do the video what it's going to do with the horn. The issue is my truck is undergoing maintenance right now. It's going to be doing that for the next couple of days, so we got to wait for a minute. Okay, don't want to keep spending money trying to get loud and deep. Go chocolate first. Okay, I was thinking about the matching stain in box. Ah, yeah, but do you really want to pay for a big old sheet of wood? Like, text me, man. Matthew Ennis, have you ever tested Gailey Audio Alpha or I tested one Gailey Audio Alpha sub in a day. And if so, you thought I haven't tested Relentless, and at this point, I think I'm gonna leave that alone because there's people on here that will take what you say differently and twist it. So I'm just gonna let Bobby review his own sub, or let him find somebody else review. I'm not gonna review another box builder subwoofer. I'm gonna leave that alone. Stay out of that. If you can't understand why, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna stay out of that. Jamil, look, audio control has that. Okay. You sure audio control got a? I'm gonna look at it now. I don't think audio control has that feature where they actually automatically, because that means there's no gain on the amplifier. And if audio control has an amplifier that has no gain on it, let me know. I didn't know what model that is. Jamil, in fact, nobody knows what model that is. Let me know what model that is, but they got an amplifier with no gain on it because it automatically matches. If it did, I'd like to know. What am I missing? What's up? Burn up a car with the tar amp. We all know it's. Can I fit 412s in a car seal box? You possibly can. Yes, you can. The greatest 93. Full bridge ends in dirty power. Every amplifier can be dirty power, no matter the topography. That is true. No full bridge amp in dirty. Tar amps is straight track. Okay. I think there are some home theater amps that don't clip. But I want y'all to know facts. You gotta tell me that don't clip. You said the amps that don't clip. Give me some information besides what I think. Mm. Is the DD1100 a good match for the DD16E? Yes, I think so. That's Aaron Lackey. Tony Ventura, B2 the Rampage or a Q Class 8. You cannot get a Q Class 8 anymore, so you have to go to B2 Audio Rampage. As far as overall output, playing the loudest for the longest, it would be the Rampage. The Q Class 8 can't play that loud that long. Doesn't have enough mass to dissipate with the heat as the B2 audio range plays longer. So the Rampage will play louder, longer. As far as matching the output, I've already showed you that the Rampage, the kicker, can keep up with a lot of the Kings. It can do the numbers. Bass booth, if it's so bad, why is it on bass booth? If it's so bad, why is it on amps? Because y'all use it, y'all think it sounds better. And if it's so bad, why is it on amp? A lot of people don't know. Also, there's another reason. If you know how to wire if you know how to use your system, you can use the bass boost if you're not using the full power of the amp. So that even though you're boosting it, which is basically equalization, that they putting on certain frequencies, because some of them tell you where you can boost it. If you don't, if you have everything set right and you don't use it on low power, you can get added input if you know how to use it. Most don't, because everything y'all want, I just want it louder. Come on, mess with these knobs and mess it up. Mm-hmm. So, Mimi, what size subs you prefer on a 2013 Tahoe? 15 or 18? Any question? Tahoe, 15 or 18? 412s. Okay. All I want to say, MB for the win, baby. All right, bro. Tory Wild, what's your thoughts on the RF ferric capacitor? I'd rather get a battery than rare capacitor. You know, I've heard some, they coming out with new capacitors now that are like charged because capacitors are all in Teslas. But I'd like to use batteries. I don't use capacitors. So don't ask me no questions about capacitors. I have no idea. Do you know if a kicker has a half bridge amp? If so, which one is it? I believe the CXAs, the CX series, CXA series are half bridge. I believe these KXA is full bridge. They could all be full bridge. I do not know, but I believe just the KXA are full bridge. I just bought a Ram 1500 Q cab. Would 3 kicker solar barrack in one of your boxes be louder than 2 of the Kings in one of your boxes? I'm probably going to have around 1500 watts. First of all, you don't have enough space in a new Ram, 5th gen Ram. That's the only way you'll get a box for me for a Ram. If it was a 5th gen. The solar barrier, you can't put 3 up on the seat. You don't have that much room. So the 2 King, any of the 2 Kings would be all you would really need. And the 2 solar barriers cannot be two kings. I'm not even going to try Solar Berries to try to attain that title. The performance is there, but not the performance like the Q class. That was the reason why I was being there. I heard there's a rumor that said there's something that's going to come out and replace the Q class. I hope it has an 8 in it. That's all I'll say. Uh, 12 or 15s, 2008 Escalade, Candy Green, 15 or 412s. Basically 15s. Like 412s, do two 15s. Anything Escalade, Tahoe, Suburban, 15s, man, 18s. Why do anything else? Why waste time? Wait till I get mine. Or wait till Ivory gonna get the vehicle over here so I can go and start this 95 15 build his vehicle. Uh okay. Oh guys, stop focus on the FS of the driver so much, please. Get off the gas and give me some knowledge. Forget them emoji hearts. MB, been thinking about DD 9518K Supercharged. How much port area would you recommend for that drive or size box at 3 hertz often? But I need to know what vehicle, and I don't get that type of information here. But 18, I'm going to start, the least you're going to get is 6 cube. My port area is my secret. That I won't tell you. Do you ever do, you can't do a horn enclosure on the seat of a GMC, of no truck. You cannot build a horn on the seat of no truck. Okay, what it is. You can't. It's not possible. Uh, well, now that I think about it, it's possible. Yeah, because cross section area leaf. Let me see. It's going to increase. Where you going? Let me see. Where would you put it at? You can do a tapered horn for a single. You probably do a tapered horn for a single. But I never put one on the truck. No. Uh, y'all just looking at horns. Y'all look at that big opening, and y'all think, oh, it's gonna be loud because y'all think it's a port. That's not a port. Doesn't even work on cubes. A horn, like I said in the video, does not work on cubes. It works on length. Okay. Okay. Uh, Audio Control does have a game, but it has the clip light, which is very. Audio Control does have the game, but it has a clip light switch, which is very accurate. See, that's not what Matthew was saying. Clip light is showing you what's happening, the output of the amp. What Matthew was saying, the gain is what happened at the input side of the amp. He wants to know why with all the technology we have today, do they not have amps that can detect the voltage coming in and automatically match it? And then if you do that, then if you can automatically match it, it's going to tell you then. Once you match the signal going in, it would. Well, if it does that, then it won't let you clip on the way out. It can't. Yeah, because it's going to match it. That's going to kill that. So hey, now that I think about it, if I have it on the back end, don't you have it on the front end, baby? If I can tell you when you clip it on the back end, then I can match you. I'm already matched the app. If I'm telling you clipping in the back of the amplifier on the output section, that's going to tell you to reduce your input section, where to put the gain in. Yeah, exactly. So, but okay, so to answer your question then, Matt, then I think instead of them putting on the back end, they put on the front end, put on the back end because they never know everybody's input voltages. So even if you automatically match it on the front end, you wouldn't need it on the back end because you couldn't clip. So I guess what you're saying, Matthew, I guess what we asking is why do we just put that here? I don't know. I mean, look at that. I'm gonna make sure because it could be this already. That's why they call it the clip indicator. I don't know. Okay. Okay. How many? How many cubic feet do you think are under the fourth generation Ram seat? Usable, about 1.5 to 1.75, depending on what subwoofer 8-inch you're using or 6.5 you're using. Can you share information on isobaric boxes? People don't build isobaric boxes, but really no need for it. I did a video on that before, but it's no real need for it. Thank you for answering my questions. You're welcome. Do you think, I hit Ryan, do you think I need a more powerful amps? 2 amps running 7 watts at 2 ohm on two. Yeah, you probably need more power watch there. You do if you want to get more output. Yeah, they can take more than that. It has something to do with the amp reading the real voltage limiter. Okay, they talking about what it is. They all on some stuff. Fred Rankel, from last question about the 4.8 CBS, looking for a deep bass to fill up Astro van. What would you say? How many chocolate eights in good water with that area would be easy to go with larger subs? Much easier to go with larger subs. Why are you trying to put eights in the Astro van? I'm just trying to understand. You're not limited on space. I love eights, bro, because I'm limited on space in my trucks. If you're not limited on space, why are you trying to put eights in them? What's the point? Man, I'm going to buy six. I'm going to buy 8 2508s when you can buy 4 15s. What's the point? I have more corner area than 8 2508s. I don't get it. I don't get it. Candy Green, 12, 15. Would you consider putting your port secret in a book and selling it? Mm-mm. Because the port area depend on the sub. It changes. It ain't the same for every subwoofer. It ain't the same for every subwoofer. They ain't. I have a V315. I was trying to figure out a box size, 4.25, or can I go bigger? What kind of V3? I only run 2 cans in the trunk or more, and 15 since I'm running low power. I don't know what kind of 15 you got. You say V3, version 3 or what? At Giovanni, version 3 or what? We don't know what subwoofer you use. You probably name a subwoofer somebody ain't you. I don't know what subwoofer you talking about. There's a lot of woofers out there on version 3. Chuck Sanders said immediate version 3 what? How can I get specs on a 25 OG? I'm assuming there's a difference between a 25 weight. You can call the design, they'll give you the production numbers. DC Audio 2.8 on thought I had you on the horn question. MB brings that knowledge. Thank you, man. Whatever Chuck's saying on the, I think he answered that dude's question about the V3. You can go up them bigger than 20, but that's correct on most subs. Even the MB, what would you suggest for an older GC set? I don't know what that is, man. I don't know what a CJ7 is. Do y'all see me ride around preaching the values of buying old vehicles? I don't get it. 2DD608 or 2DC Audio 656. It's two different kinds of 6.5, 6.5 by DC Audio. The M3 is comparable in output to the Digital Design 606. The M4 is a step up than both. Okay. Sup MB, smash that like. Okay, smash the like button, baby. That's what the man talking. My bad. Fourth generation RAM. First, my bad. About a fourth generation RAM with you. I can't do nothing with a fourth gen. I don't know. I can't do nothing with you. You got them buggers under your seat. I can't do nothing with you. Can't answer your question. Leroy Johnson. I was looking at a video on 5 Star Audio. Good guys. And they do have one mini series amp that does gain matching. You have to set it up at the beginning of the process. It sets itself up. Ooh, that's nice. Well, free. I need to watch that. I ain't seen that video yet. Robert Fosgate probably have clipping indicators on the input and output. I got a Fosgate amp fly right over there. Oh no, I don't. The input, the Fosgate clipping indicators on the output, bro. It ain't on the input. Oh yes, it is. Yeah, they do. Yeah, that 300. Yeah, it's got clean input. And it got a clean output. It sure does. Fosgate. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That was good there, bro. Oh yeah. They do. That sure do. Fred French. Thank you, Fred. I forgot the name of the brand Rob Skirt and many other came with me. It's Fosgate. It's the new Fosgate amps that came out. I think even 1200. The new Prime amps they do have it on clean input, clean output. They sure do. Yes, sir. That was the Prime series. The best thing to do is scope the head unit output for clipping first. To be neat and clean, look, with Crouch, but I still okay. They need recon. What do you think of running two on? It's clean. It's better than running one on. They don't get all your wattage though, because y'all think wattage is always the answer. I think wattage under control is the answer. Okay, I was talking about the Sundown XV315. I believe you can go 25% large. I think they recommend 3.25 cubes, and you go up to like 3.75 for the. You can welcome the call Sundown. They'll tell you exactly what's the biggest to put their subwoofer in. Uh, what get me is when y'all don't think the manufacturer know what to do with their subs. Sundown's a very reputable company. It's funny y'all ask me what I put something in. You know, I don't never venture off to what the manufacturers say. Why? Because they make the subwoofer. I don't listen to Joe Bo or Johnny, who under the shade tree with his saw, and tell you, yeah, I'm putting in this because you don't even own a subwoofer company. I deal with reputable manufacturers. The only person who everybody manufactures, yeah, I don't listen to nothing boss say. Power acoustic. I'm talking about reputable. What I consider reputable. What they say put their subwoofer in, that's what I put in. Somewhere within their guideline, or up to 20% larger, no more. But when I do that, I let them know you can't use all that power. Thanks to MB, I meant to call him earlier today, but didn't get a chance. By the way, don't quit daily inspiration. Gotta spread it. Well, I ain't quit, bro. I did it one today. I just sometimes I do it about 9 a.m. so they can get it at 6 a.m. on the East Coast, and everybody else here get it at 9. Was you running a D2 or D4 16 on a D1100? D1100 makes its power at 1, so I would probably run it at D2 at that point. On 1100, I'll run a D2, a single, so I can get all the power. But if I had something stronger, like if I had a M2500, I run it 4 on. Yeah. I always gonna spend more money on my amplifier than on my subs. Because I can increase the number of the subs. Subs is a passive device. They only get loud based on the amplification and the control of the amplification. So I'm always gonna spend more money on the amplifier than do the subs. Is there any of your kids, grandchildren into audio that you could possibly continue the legacy of MBEnclosures once you retire? Not at this point, no. Maybe the youngest will get into it. I do not know. But both of them own the company. Let me tell you something. I'm an employee of MBEnclosures. I am an employee of MBEnclosures. I am an employee. I'm a real man here. My family owns it. Is any of your Fosgate ends in trash? They just way behind on tech. Need to update. I don't know. I don't know. They do got that clean input and output on their Prime Series amp. I just know they're gonna continue since Fosgate died. Fosgate trash. Now I never thought I'd see the day Kicker was a better company. I don't know why y'all say Fosgate trash. I don't get that now. I don't understand that. Yes, they are. My kids will be driving. They'll still be trying to sell that Tide BD1000. That BD1000 ain't tied. It's set right. And that BDCP 1500, either one of them amps, they're good. Steve me got what, 12 of them? I ain't never replaced them. But I wants to be done with it. And he run them at 4 ohm. And he do 160s on them 618s. Yeah, on music. Okay. Uh, Shit, I heard the film my T213 on my Prime 1200. Ooh. Uh, Waters under control. Best thing I ever heard tonight. Yeah, I like waters under control, not just wattage. Sunwoofers are like computers or controllers. Trash in equal trash out. That is correct. That's right. That's right. That a subwoofer is a passive device. That's why I always spend more money on my amplifiers per se. I don't mind spending on my amplifier because that's what I'm listening to. A subwoofer does not get loud. So, buy your favorite subwoofer, sell it on the counter, and tell me what the dB rating is. Just sitting on the counter. Yeah. Tell me. I want to know. The world want to know. Buy your favorite subwoofer, sell on the counter, see how loud it get. The reason I checked out Gately box for the 4th gen RAM, I know yours would be better. Bobby Gately probably would be better than mine because I have no fourth gen Ram box. I don't think it's possible to make a fourth gen Ram box that sounds like something. I think it's possible to fill the space because I had a fourth gen Ram. Did I not, baby? How many months did I spend out? Well, we only had a truck 7 months before I said, that's it, I'm done. And I took the truck back, correct, and bought me a mega cab because we went to hauling. The fourth gen Ram, them buckets under the seat, only thing I don't sound good up on there is a seal box. I tried everything. Did I not try to build a resin? Couldn't because and we put a seat lift. The port wasn't high enough. Could it just not possible to make that thing do anything I like with any major output unless you possibly maybe you run a single weight, but some people just like to fill spaces. I don't like to fill spaces. If I can't give you optimal performance, I'm gonna tell you right now I can't. That's why I don't build boxes for Chevy with them high transmission humps that flay out in the rear fan. I said I'm gonna leave it alone. If I can't make it sound good, my name mean more than anything. Cause my product is the box, not the sub. I can make any subwoofer sound good if you got the space for it. If the space ain't there, then I can't build my box, and at that point I'm out. You can make a whole lot of money. I can make a whole lot of money just taking people's space and learn the shapes. They cut a hole, woo woo, and sell my name. But then my name would mean, oh man, that ain't thing don't sound good, and that's why y'all keep asking me, and because I do what they won't do. That fourth gen RAM ain't nothing you can do with that thing but a sealed box. Fourth best thing you can do, buy you a prefab box, resonate real good, put you some shallow subwoofers in there, sound good inside the cab. You will not be beaten down the street with that box. With the Chevy with the transmission hump, same thing. I'm sorry. Sometimes you just gotta tell people no, can't be done. Instead of saying, hey man, this is a niche right here. Put my name on it, fill this space, this sell like hotcakes. And then you run up on somebody and you're like, man, this thing, I got the same stuff. And you sound like garbage. Uh some people you buy certain trucks, you just some things you just can't do. It's like buying a Fiat, talking about you love, man, I love 15, I want 215, whatever car I buy. Then you go out there and buy a Fiat 600. Okay. Oh, they have it on the punch amp. Yeah, the limiter catches the okay. Wait, ooh. What would you be the lowest you would go with dampening on an amp? Shit, the Fosgate had 150. The Fosgate 50 on the BDZP, it said greater than 150. That's about the lowest I go. See how a lot. I have lots of loud subwoofers sitting on shit. Makes your garage rocking, ain't it, Sanders? Uh, T213, designed by world-renowned engineer, 520 SA man. Man, you ain't got, hey, man. Don't you ain't got to defend Fallgate. Some of these people ain't never heard nothing, man. You ain't got to defend it. People that know. You know, if they don't know, man, let it go. Fat, not only you inspire me with all that, but you also inspire me to become a better person myself with the value you have in being a God-fearing man. I really appreciate you, bro. I love that comment, man. Thank you, man. I'm going to send myself another heart. Man, I need a MB. I need a center console for my truck. 14 inches wide, 18 inches tall, and 24 inches deep. 14, 18. That do sound like some eights right there. Text me, Juan. Text me, and I'll get at you tomorrow, man. See what we can do for you. In a Fiat, you can't put 215s facing up, and every time the base hit, the tires come off the ground. The dude put 24s in the Fiat. Now he's up to putting 424s in there. So it all depends what you gonna do. Oh man, boy, y'all something else, man. Y'all something else, man. NBA three-way or component, what do you think? Uh, a three-way speaker versus a component speaker? Come on, man. Component. Yeah, separate the signal. You can't make one speaker do everything. If you can't got no choice, yeah, there's some good sounding coaxials out there, but you're not gonna sound better than splitting the signal up and let each woofer do one thing. How? Let's be for real. Let's be for real. If you can get a DSP and separate each signal that each woofer can play, each speaker can play accurately, how is the coaxial gonna beat that? Come on, man. Once again, I'm asking about transient based upon this time the horn compared to a seal. Compared to a seal, the seal still gonna be ain't nothing gonna beat that seal in transient bass response, man. I'm sorry, man. Anytime you do anything with that back wave, you it's out of time with the front wave. All we doing is increasing output, brother, and we giving up the transient response to increased output. But it's still gonna pick up transients, but there's gonna be some. The horn is much more efficient in picking up transients than the ported box. Right, it's very sensitive. It's an acoustical amplifier. That's what a horn is. Acoustical amplifier. It's gonna pick up new if it's designed correctly, it's gonna pick up the nuances, them transients a lot better. And but it's gonna be but it's still gonna be out of phase, out of time than a seal box because you using the back wave and in an acoustical amplifier. But it's gonna be louder than your seal box. All right. What do you know about JBL Sub Wired 3 Home? How can I find a non-GM compatible to Sub? Thanks for the content. Same thing with JR. Well, listen, you got to get two of them. There is no amps. You need That's why JR they made the amps like that so that you use the amplifiers because the amplifiers make this power 1, 2, 3, and 4. Other than that, you're not gonna besides JR. I don't think you're gonna find nobody that can really do that. DMO engineering. Now you're gonna pay a lot of money. But hey, it is what it is. Oh, shit with transmission hump with 50 ounce okay. What setup would be under the seat with a 3-inch seat lift? Depending on how big your transmission hump is. If you got the bump, you good. If you got the hump, I don't know. Uh, I have an F-150 2250 crew cab. I need to send for 220 by wing enclosure. Yes, all F-150s you need to seat lift. You ain't got the height. You ain't got the height, bro. I like watching FC install, but I like hearing MB knowledge and truth. I like watching SMD install too. I like Steve Mead, man. Good dude, man. I like Steve Mead. Good dude, man. I watch Bobby Gailey installs too. That machine, that metal amp racks and stuff. I be watching them big installs, but I don't do installs. I like to watch the channel and just see what they doing. So that's nice. That's interesting. It's nice. Yeah, for real. Three-way meaning like mid woofer and mid. I know what you're talking about. Three-way. Yeah, three woof. A three-way means mid woofer and tweeter. Oh, and all in one. Oh hell no. Oh, I know about coaxials. I ain't never heard no triaxles. The coaxial you can put a mid and a tweeter together, but when you try to put all three in one, what three-way speakers? I'm thinking you talking about a component set, separate 6.5, 5 1/4, 3.5, and a tweeter, 5 1/4 and a three. Some people do four ways, all of them separate. Most people just do three. You either pick between a 6.5 and some people go 6.5, 3.5 tweeter, or some people go 5 1/4, 3.5 tweeter. All right, but you ain't gonna find one speaker with three alignments in it. Now run away from that dude. What time is it, baby? Oh, that's it, man. My wife sitting there saying, man, get out here because y'all ask me questions for others, man. But stay tuned where y'all going to be able to ask me the questions y'all want to ask me for a small fee of 25. Other than that, let's see if y'all check me out. It's Friday or Saturday. You never know. Keep your notifications on because you never know when I might come back on here and let y'all hear that MBE sound. Peace. Get it if you need the box. 446944818. And as always, please, now let me say this. Shout out to all my DD family. Shout out to all my Kick family. My B2 family. My DC Audio family. Yeah, Club MB will be on possibly later on tonight. Keep your notifications on because you know I like to put that oldie goodies and we don't know what box we going to listen to tonight. We don't know, but we going to listen to something. We going to listen to something. Peace.